5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ICU/D-Tox. Here we go.
I see you. You see me. He's here.
What are you talking about?
He's here!
Hello. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hello, welcome to the worst movie ever made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind, and find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Kristofferson. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci. Hey, how are you? And why are we doing? I see you. D-Tox, The Outpost. I heard it was also called.
Probably. So here's the thing. Here's the thing I learned. This is an early 90s VHS thing. And like we talked about this last week when we talked about Split Second. So what happens is a movie gets released and it's like straight to VHS, or it's like straight to TV, or it's like a very limited theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
Now, D-Tox sounds like rough and tough, but like it also sounds like a dystopian future sci-fi like rehab facility.
What's that movie called? Train Spotting? It sounds like a Train Spotting kind of movie.
Yes. So Train Spotting sounds like a Train Spotting kind of movie. Sage-like wisdom from Kris.
No. I said it sounds like.
Oh, got it.
But yeah, I mean, we'll roll with it. It does. I mean, you can't deny that.
Yeah, it does. There's lots of spots on those trains. But so here's the thing. It's like ICU. That's more of a serial killer bent, which is what this is. It's like a slasher kind of. But when it only made $6 million off of its $55 million budget, so not a lot of people saw it. Oof. So they tried rebranding it as it was one or the other. It went from D-Tox to ICU, it went from D-Tox to ICU. And the reason they did that was they thought they would get like more eyes on it and like recoup their losses on the home viewing front. And it's a very common practice in the early 90s when things were released straight to like HBO or TV. Then they wanted to sell them at Blockbuster. They would change the name and give it a snappier new cover the same way like you do your thumbnails on a YouTube video. So that's my little lesson here.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it did not recoup its losses. The only way you can watch this is on Amazon Prime with ads, even though I have the paid Amazon Prime. It's like they need to get like the every 2-minute ad spot every 15 minutes. Yeah, they got to get those fucking hymns, like those GLP shots for your tum-tum and like those pills for your dick. So yeah. So that I didn't really answer how I am, but like I think you got my mental state pretty much summed up through this long diatribe I just presented to you, our dear listeners. So, that's where we're at. D-Tox, ICU, Sylvester Stallone, 2002. It's a police procedural rehab prison slasher.
Which is not too far off from the movie we watched just before this, Split Second. It's also like a guy who is a cop, like going after a slasher, and he has like mental issues because of the slasher. Just weird parallels there.
Anxiety and chocolate.
That's weird. You know, it's weird that you and I both put that one up on the same week.
Yeah.
Like I put up my slasher film and you put up yours.
Yeah. And they tied and we did them both. Yeah. And we did them both. And here we are.
Yeah.
Split Second was it's terrible, but it was fun to watch. And you can listen to that episode at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. So do you want to what are we going to do? We're going to describe and explain this one?
Yeah, after alliteration.
I think we're going to get it. Here we go. Here's the bumper.
Rob gives you the alliteration. I give you the explanation. It's like a little
suicide pact. I'll sting you, you step on me.
This is the best explanation.
You're gonna notice a theme here, and it's me cheating. So here we go. Sad Sly sucks spirits. Sent to experimental safehouse, seeking salvation. Experiencing slasher stuff.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Scapin unscathed.
Yeah, that's cheap, bro, but I like it for the humor. That's pretty good. And all true, by the way.
Yeah,
as you will
all
see.
true. He did scape unscathed. Well, he had that little knife wound, but he's fine. He's
it was a bit more than a little knife wound that he just didn't seem to mind too much. So I guess it was a little in his mind. It seemed
a little because his reaction was disproportionately tame.
He was just like
getting impaled with a giant knife.
What the hell, dude?
go.
Come on. Not cool. Don't
Right.
enjoy it.
So
One
you
star.
have a nice little rundown for this, huh?
Malloy's wife is brutally murdered right in the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
Malloy being Stallone, a captain of an FBI. I don't know what he is. What is he? He's an FBI agent.
He's an FBI guy who's hunting down a serial killer who's killing regular cops.
Yeah, well, so like he goes after a killer who is chasing prostitutes we see on the newspapers, and then the killer's like, you know what? I don't like police because they're decent at their jobs, and you almost got me, and I'm just a prostitute killer.
He's keeping me
trying
from
to get
killing
rid
the
of the
whores.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't kill whores
like Robert,
anymore. Yeah.
That's his final truth. You know,
That's a violent PV caskets. Yeah. That's a final truth.
Yeah. The killer goes after Malloy's wife and drills her in the eye, and with a drill, and then he like hangs her. Don't know. Do you die from a drill to the eye first? Because I feel like if it goes deep enough, you're definitely dead, right?
I mean, that's how they used to lobotomize people, and they lived relatively long lives.
Not through the
after
eye,
the
though, right?
No, but like it's like there's like eyes are deceptively large. Your eye probably goes all the way back to here, and that was like a 3-inch drill bit, so it probably got a little brain.
It's also super squishy and like bloody, and like I just feel like
it would change her forever.
Yeah,
but if you didn't get immediate medical attention, you probably die. Yes,
like if you got
infections.
Hanged immediately after, you're probably dead.
Yeah, I would think so. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what happens to her.
Yeah.
In the early going, but they didn't establish the character too well. There was like a clapping monkey with cymbals, and she like laughed about it, and then banged her husband, and then she died. So we don't really care. So Malloy goes back to the bar that he was partying with guys at, and he is kind of a total drunkard at this point. A cigarette smoking, shot taking piece of shit, right?
My mental note was I referred to him as a boozer in blue.
Oh, nice. A blueser.
Yeah. A blueser, yeah.
Yeah. And he is so in the tank that his commanding officer of some kind, his captain, the angry black captain trope, comes to like save him. And he goes to the bar and he's like, you got to figure this shit out. I found you a detox center. We're going to get you there. So they go to the detox center. It's run by like a militant. Yeah.
Kristofferson.
Yeah. No, was it? It was, right?
Yeah. That's Kris Kristofferson, yeah.
Yeah. It's him and Jeff Bridges are the same person.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Yeah, they play guitar.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. Like I prefer Jeff Bridges, of course, because he was the dude. But Kris Kristofferson was also Whistler in Blade, and that was pretty cool.
He was in the jacket in a similar role to what he did in D-Tox, but like better. He was a doctor guy. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, he's the straight shooting, like, commander of this like detox fort, and you're not allowed anything but a prison cell, and then you got to like detox from your problems one day at a time. They have drugs to like help you come down, some alcohol to help you come down or whatever, but they try not to allow it, or who knows. Malloy is then hunted by the same serial killer he thought to have killed earlier, and it becomes a mystery who the serial killer could be out of all of these people, because we never see his face. And then there is a cop killer continuation at this concrete carnival, and one by one they all are picked off until Malloy maybe wins, maybe doesn't. I guess we'll get into it. Why don't you send it over to Best YouTube now that I gave them a tickle with my foreshadowing?
Yes.
You like jazz?
Not really. But one thing I do like is reading the worst comments on YouTube.
When will this nightmare end?
And actually, when I need to addend a previous statement. It is streaming in its entirety for free on YouTube. If you don't want to go on Prime.
Nice.
That's where I found this. That's where I found this comment. I just it's Tuesday and it's been a long week, so I just now put that together. This comment says, think alien sets, the Thing locations, 100% action hero shots. I'm sorry. And a strong cast full of actors who can carry their own movie single-handedly.
Oh my
Good
God.
movie.
No. Very not good.
No, it's very. It's like I like being a contrarian, like I really love like finding redeeming things in bad movies, but in this case, 55 million budget, 6.4 million earned back. It's so in the red. Like the numbers don't lie. There's certain times where that wasn't review bombing, that wasn't someone getting canceled. That was the first wave of people went to see this movie on like the Thursday it opened, and word spread so fast by Friday morning, no one went to fucking see it.
Yeah. You are sending me so well into the worst production. We might as well just send it over there.
All right, let's do it.
We watched this movie and we were like,
When will this nightmare end?
this is the worst production.
Demeaning test screening sent production careening.
Demeaning. Say that again. Set screening.
Demeaning test screening sent production careening.
I read a little bit about this. I know they had to do reshoots after, like he was already signed on to something else.
They rewrote it.
Ahead.
They reshot it. Yeah, so they sent this movie off to test screeners to see, the production company did, to see how the movie did, and the test screen audience was so upset and, about it that they felt compelled to rewrite the ending, reshoot a bunch of scenes. They did that, and then it sat on the shelf for years, which would usually be the last nail in the coffin for any movie of this type. Like they recognize
99 or something like that. Yeah.
But Sunk Cost Fallacy won, and they ended up, after 3 years, sending this off to a limited release anyway, and then they lost all credibility because it was just as bad, if not worse, because of the rewrites. Nobody went and saw it. You saw Rob gave you the stats already. Yeah. But limited release and then straight to video from there. Multiple names, rewriting, reshooting. It was dead on arrival, and that's what I gotta say.
There's a thing that streamers do. It's basically cooking the books. It's called an impairment charge. It's why Willow, a Disney original 6-part miniseries that was made by Disney for $90 million an episode, isn't on the platform that made it. Because they wrote it off as an impairment charge, which basically means the perceived value of what we put into it isn't worth what we're getting back. So that could be a write-off.
I thought that had something to do with Warwick Davis.
No, it was an impairment charge. It was on a huge list of just shit they removed. And a lot of streamers do it to pad their numbers and make it look profitable. And they should have done that with this. Whatever the theatrical release equivalent of an impairment charge is.
Yeah, they probably should have. I agree. By the way, I got one present from my mommy for Easter. You want to see what it is?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm going to debut it right here. You ready? I think you're going to like it. I think the audience is going to like it, and that's why I'm revealing it right now.
A new envelope? That's fucking sick, dude.
Right, bro?
I wish I got an envelope for Easter.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that is nice.
H.I. McDonough.
That is real nice.
I'm thinking it goes right here. I'm just going to tape it to my headset. What do you think? So he comes with me everywhere I go.
You should drill holes through his eyes and then wear his eyes over your eyes.
You
could just be H.I. McDonough.
I just talk like H.I. McDonough for every episode going forward. Oh my god! Yes. Can I do that on one? Can I do that on a Christmas episode, and I'll put a little hat on too, or something?
I love it. Sick. That is an awesome gift. I was stoked on the envelope, and then when you showed me its contents out, I became more stoked.
Nice envelope. Won't lie.
Yeah, it's a sick envelope, dude. Your mom's always had great envelopes. They've always been off the chain.
Everybody knows that. It goes right here, I think. This is concrete, as you might be able to hear. So, like, that's why my setup's so weird. I got Jaws and Pulp Fiction, but I wouldn't mind having Raising Arizona back there. All good movies we've done.
Yeah,
you know,
I like it.
Good call, mommy.
Yeah.
All right, let's throw it to Plot Pounders.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plot Pounders!
You'll get caught up in it.
Okay.
Okay, we open in a serial killer's den as he makes a grandiose speech about killing police for a world of pandemonium. That's what he wants, I guess. As it was meant to be, we never see him, so it's set up as a detective thriller right from the jump.
Like a procedural, yeah. It sounded like he was, because it was the voice modulator, so I assumed he was like calling like a 911 dispatch. They just want to report the emergency, and he's like, "Let me read my manifesto slowly."
What's the address, sir?
It all started in 1992. Fucking asshole.
That's a perfect place for like, this is a McDonald's, sir, or whatever. That joke is.
Thank you for our coming detective? To my TED Talk.
None other than Sylvester Stallone. Let's meet this motherfucker in a jewelry store. I just love him right from the jump in this movie. I thought he was going to be more like playful in this movie because of this opening scene for him. This is Ringer.
April Fool's, right? You're kidding, right?
You've picked a very fine diamond, Mr. Malloy.
I'll tell you what. Throw in a car, I'll take it. Throw in a hand, I'll take it.
Perhaps a lesser gem would be more appropriate?
Nah, it's perfect.
What's up, boy? You need to get touched. No, he'll get you in the rematch. Don't you worry, buddy.
No, don't worry. Listen, I got plans tonight, and they don't include you guys.
Did he ask the guy at K Jewelers for a rub and tug? He said throw in a car or a hand.
Dude, either it's that or he like legit wants to know what or he's making a joke about the value of a
human hand.
Market. But you want a hand? I can get you a hand.
Pans over as fucking John Goodman. I can get you a hand by 3 p.m. with nail polish.
Yeah. I wanted to pull something else from the bar sequence, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Just because I already sent you a million clips. So what happens in that bar sequence right from there? I mean, immediately following what you just heard, they're having this jovial time where they're chugging beers. You know, Detective Malloy from the FBI and his old buddies, we assume, from the blue collar,
from like the local precinct. He got promoted out, and he still hangs out with his buddies because he still lives there. Yeah.
They pretty much say as much. And then one of them's like, "Hey, ever since you turned to Fed, you don't give a fuck about us cops who are getting murdered by this murderer who murders cops." And he's like, "That's not true. You know, I'm trying my hardest to blah, 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 you know."
It doesn't matter what kind of badge they're wearing. They're still wearing a badge. Yeah.
Blood still runs blue, brother.
You know? So it's pretty funny. I wanted to clip it, but I didn't clip it. And so next we see Malloy sitting back down with them to appease them, calm them down, whatever. But we know he just got the ring for his girl, who's I assume he's intending to ask to marry him.
It's a weird timeline because he left work.
Yeah.
He went to the jewelry store.
Straight to
dropped
the jewelry store,
what we established is an egregious amount of money on an engagement ring.
$30,000 or something.
Immediately beelines to the bar. And then he's like, I have to get home. I have a thing I have to do.
Right. But then they accuse him of like not giving a fuck about the cops. So he has to sit back down and have 6 more beers with
Talk
them.
him off the ledge. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what he does. He's chugging beers with his buddies. And then he gets home from there after sitting back down. And she's already asleep. She's got caution tape over her body as a little... I didn't know whether that was going to be like a pissed off move or a comedy move. Because like dinner's set up with candles burning still in the living room or the dining room rather. And there she is asleep on the couch.
I think it was like she was disappointed, but she was trying to make the best of it because she does love him.
Agreed.
But like duty calls and she has to accept that.
She gets it. Yeah, the duty of...
It makes her all the more sympathetic before she gets her fucking eyeball drilled out.
Yeah, but like like this dude sits down on the couch and like just starts like groping her,
reeking of booze basically. With a monkey.
Yeah, that's the thing is he's got to smell like he has to smell like the backyard after like July 4th at my house, Yeah, for sure. And she's just cool with it, and I don't really get that, so she has sex with him. But he doesn't propose yet. He's thinking about it, but he wants to clear her head. I think he doesn't want to do it yet because
I think he didn't want to miss fucking the roast that she spent 6 hours cooking.
Yeah,
so that might have been part of it too.
You get freaky like that. Who knows? Yeah. So anyway, she's a keeper.
Yeah,
because you come home after 12 beers and she's still cool with you. Hopefully he Ubered, but it is 92.
Yeah,
or 99 or whatever it is. Yeah, 2002? I don't know.
Yeah.
The next morning, his beeper gives him the address of the next homicide scene. This time, it's one of his drinking buddies. Rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which sends us into a clip. This is just fun acting from Stallone here. And by fun, I mean not good. This is Whisper.
And one more thing too. This is the old like murder your former partner as a decoy to get to the real victim play.
Oh yeah,
wonderfully. Here we go.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, long time.
I can't find any sign of gunpowder tattooing. Shooter was most likely several feet back.
He was in whispering distance.
See the starburst splitting of the skin here, Doc. Gun was pressed directly against the head. Killer wanted him to feel the barrel.
We took 9 dead cops inside of 6 months. If this was 9 dead feds we were talking about, yeah, that would be a different goddamn story.
Let's cut him down. How long do you plan to have him hang there?
I don't think Junior here has finished analyzing the body.
What do you think you're gonna find? We haven't been able to find anything yet. What do you think you're gonna find? And why don't you get that club out of his throat? He's a cop.
Let me handle this, okay?
Fine.
This is 8 minutes into the movie, and they already have a flashback to the bar scene that happened 4 minutes earlier.
This is flashback heavy for sure.
Yeah. And number 2 is when he's at the bar during the scene that we didn't get a clip for, but we wanted to talk about a little bit. He's like, we can't find the guy because he keeps changing his MO and how he does things. And then they proceed to show us this guy's MO, and it never fucking changes.
Over and over again. Yeah. That's a super good point. I didn't even think about that. It's so true, though. Also, all the flashbacks makes me flash back to the Steven Seagal movie we did, but I can't recall the name. The one where he's like a Yale archaeology professor, and he flashes back to the same scene of his family, like walking by a white picket fence.
We did it on the show
80 times in one movie. Yeah, we totally did. It's one of the 8 Steven Seagal movies we've done.
Where he's a Yale
he's a Yale professor, like archaeology.
Out for a Kill, 2003. That's the one where all like the city scenes were filmed in like a pool, a swimming pool that had like a facade inside of it. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Dude, he flashes back to his family in the same scene multiple times. It's just them walking in front of like the tire swing kind of scene,
Yeah. The best one, though, is still in Hard to Kill, where he's having the flashback about taking it all the way to the bank. And he's like, I'll take it to the bank, Senator Trank, all the way to the blood bank. And it zooms out. And like he had the flashback. He was like watching the TV, but like he's sitting in a room and the TV's off. So he's just saying that to himself.
Yeah, no, literally. He's so deep in his own in his own spiral that he just
a real-time TV hallucination flashback. Man.
Yeah, no, he is. Yeah, he's seeing it on the screen. Yeah. I do have an abuser here. The earliest time signature abuser. I thought
is it a repeat of the line we just said? Almost as if it were a flashback.
I think it
perfect.
Is, yeah.
Let's make sure I got the right one.
He was in whispering distance.
Dude, that's so fucking good.
He was in whispering distance.
No one measures by whisper.
Is that like a police term?
No, I highly doubt it. I don't, because define that.
Yeah, it's not a
whose whisper is it?
Yeah. And how far away is it? And is it windy?
If it's my
going
son,
upwind? Yeah.
Right. If it's my son Luke's whisper, then if you're in my house, you're in whispering distance. But,
yeah, my kids they think they're being sneaky, and they're in the back seat, and we're driving. We like, hey, when we get home, do you want to? I was like, I hear you. I'm sitting directly in front of your fucking warm little breath.
Right, but if it's like some crooked 90-year-old sitting at Olive Garden trying to order her food, you're not within whispering distance if you're leaning over the table.
Yeah.
The phone rings at the scene. It's for Malloy, and it's the killer. He's at his house. He's about to kill his wife. He drills her through the eye peephole because everyone falls for that. And then hangs her to death in the living room. But again, I'm not sure if she survived the drilling. I guess you think so. I could be.
I think she'd probably be permanently changed if they were able to get medical attention to her. Like she'd drool and maybe slur a little bit.
Right.
But she'd
But Stallone does that too. So it would be he couldn't divorce her on those grounds.
That's true. They'd be a match made in heaven. She'd have some kind of palsy. He'd just be himself, and they
would side slop the night away. Yeah. Too bad she only had 3 lines, and we don't really care about her. He arrives at the scene, pulls her down, and hugs her as we sit home completely apathetic about the whole thing. We got him, a cop yells in as he runs in. Somehow they allow Malloy to join them as they go to the factory that the killer is supposed to be hiding in. This
after he already messed up 2 crime scenes. Go on.
True. Yeah, he ran right through and cut his wife down, and he was trying to pull the club out of his friend's throat or whatever. Yeah. Good point.
I can't solve it.
Dude, and he just would not. You find your wife dead at home, and every cop in the city is aware of that. They're not
immediate conflict of interest.
Yeah, there's no way. You are going to kill that man who deserves a trial.
Due process.
Malloy catches a glimpse of his killer as he chases him down. He finds his den and bursts the door down. The killer has apparently hung himself, but Malloy lights him up anyway. Revenge, but he'll never be satisfied, of course. Now he's wasting away at the bar, doing shots and smoking cigarettes, and this is where we get our namesake clip.
Yeah.
This is D-Tox.
Yeah. I've been digging around. There's this place out in Wyoming. It's a detox center. Just hear me out this time.
D-Tox, he said it.
It's run by a former cop, 4 cops.
You know, if she never met me, never knew me, she'd still be alive.
Yes.
I'm where I want to be, where I should be. That's where I am.
Where's that?
Okay.
Here.
I'll make you a deal. You blow your brains out like a damn man and stop pissing on Mary's memory one sorry-ass day at a time, and I'll take care of your tab.
If you're dead, I don't think it matters if the tab gets settled. I mean, I guess I understand, he's trying to be tough.
Yeah.
But,
It's almost a cool line. But he's also handing a loaded, cocked gun to a guy who's literally
someone
suicidal.
in literally the worst mental state you could have had one to.
You could possibly be in, yeah. He just didn't have kids to lose to. Otherwise, he would literally be in the worst position ever. So what we don't see in that clip and immediately follows is that Malloy shoots through the fucking roof. Which is crazy because Captain Nameless gives him the gun. 2 options: go to rehab or kill yourself. Malloy takes the gun, kills the lady in the apartment upstairs.
Yeah.
I just think that's a really insane scene.
She's over one of those like mirrors that like 10x magnifies her face because she's trying to like pop a zit, and like the bullet just goes through and gets her in the eye.
Yeah.
then they get a phone call. He's like, he's killed again.
Yeah. It's the left eye killer. Wait a minute. This woman's right eye is missing. It's not him. He then leaves the bar and heads to his old house to kill himself. Anyway, he had the gun right there, but he cuts his own wrist, falls asleep, and then cops come because when he busted the door down to his house, the alarm was still set up because ADP or whatever. Not ADP. I don't know.
It's ADP.
What's
the?
Oh, it
ADT.
ADT. Yeah,
ADP is the payroll. ADT is the security.
Yeah. And they will still arm your house even when you're not paying the bills, apparently. So when next we see him, he is in No Name's Durango on the way to rehab. I don't know the captain's name. Do you? Because I feel like I'm disparaging.
I'll pull it up.
He's kind of cool. Like I like the actor. Actually, I think he's.
It's Charles S. Dutton.
Yeah.
He was like he was in Rock and the Piano Lesson. I thought he was the dad from Urkel, but I was thinking of the. Black Dog with Patrick Swayze. Yeah. Alien 3, Menace to Society, Time to Kill. Oh.
Any TV series?
Let's see.
Notable TV series? Oz?
Miami Vice, The Equalizer, Apology, Murder of Mary Fagan, Rock, Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Piano Lesson, Homicide, Life on the Street, First Time Felon, Oz.
Called it.
He's a professor. He was in Sopranos. He was like in a lot of like, he's like a character actor in a lot of prestige shit, basically.
He's good.
So
he's a good actor. Yeah.
No,
he's over the top and not so bad.
Yeah.
So we're in his Durango on the way to rehab. Way up in the snow somewhere. I don't.
Wyoming.
We assume still. Yeah. Oh, is it Wyoming?
Yeah.
Okay. We meet the former cop who runs the joint. The captain says he'll take care of him. Says to the street shooting guy. He's like, take care of my buddy because he's my better half.
Yep.
Which I thought was a weird line because don't you say that about like your wife?
You say it about your significant other, yeah.
Yeah,
but I guess
say that.
Professionally he's his better half. It's like, but that sounds weird. He's my professional.
No, he's not.
Half.
You're if anything, you're his better half because you're not a
superior
drunken loser shooting old ladies at bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get this man a parka and some boots, Jack. Says the guy to Jack, who was immediately suspicious, and they're definitely setting up to be the serial killer in a blatantly obvious setup immediately.
Yeah. You mean the first guy they meet who's slightly menacing in the place where everybody immediately starts dropping like flies afterwards might be the guy?
It could be. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Isolated and desolate, sanitary, and entirely concrete is the facility. A former Air Force military installment out in Bumblefuck, Canada, or Wyoming, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That's why it was chosen.
Yeah.
So he's brought to his room, which is literally a prison cell, which I don't know why you'd have those in an Air Force base in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
You're not bringing prisoners.
All the prisoners of war that you round up in Wyoming.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Just in case. We meet his cellmates, and we get one of those like really corny as fuck like lineups. You know? Oh no.
Yeah.
Not yet. No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I cannot. There's a little foreshadowing for you. Cannot wait for that clip. But we're gonna get to one before that. We meet two. One in particular, though, who's got maybe the line of the day,
the movie
of the night,
of the movie.
This is Home Cookin.
Yes, it is.
Ain't exactly Betty Ford, huh? Last place I was at was a freaking 12-step health spa. Mud baths, nature walks. We don't got TV here. Convicted felons, Doc, get TV.
Jaworski here's a narc.
And a hell of a sharpshooter.
Shut up, Lime. Nobody's talking to you.
This is Jake Malloy, FBI.
Hey, we got a Fed gracing our presence. Hey, Malloy. Any idea the 3 most overrated things in the world? Home cooking, home fucking, and the FBI.
Let's get your blood and urine sample. See what we're up against.
What a transition.
Honest to God, one of the worst lines we've heard on the show, I think.
Home cooking, home fucking, and the FBI. All right, let's get your blood and semen.
What the fuck? We meet a hot nurse immediately after that, who's insane for taking this job with just a bunch of fucking nut job dudes in a concrete building where there is no escape because of the snow.
Yeah.
Jake Malloy is introduced to the crew, including Jack, the guy who we're setting up as the murderer, who is like weird, like as a duck stick, let's say, to begin with.
Yeah.
Very strange fella. So I think we're definitely supposed to at this point feel like Jack's the killer. No?
Yeah, but they're all like kind of shifty and like fighting weird demons, and they're all going through withdrawal. So like, it could be anyone. You know what I mean? It's like Kristofferson seemed suspicious when I first saw him.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah,
it falls apart though. I'm giving it too much credit.
Yeah, probably. Hit your bingo cards. So then we're treated to a cast of characters here. The rehabees in tropey Con Air villain style. I love these fucking lineups, dude. I can't get enough of them. This is our clip called Intros.
Don't have to meet them to know them. Take note of that. All buffed out like a fag. Completely paranoid. Back to the wall fight. Got SWAT written all over it.
Lopez.
So
LAPD. Reverend Jones worked homicide before he found Jesus at the bottom of a bottle. Check out Jaworski. This guy couldn't even swallow a bullet. Stupid fucker missed his brain and blew half his cheek out. To the old guy, Mackenzie, fellow foreigner, member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Word is he froze up, let his partner get shot. They put him on the rubber gun squad.
All right, let's get started.
None of them have good reason for being there.
Yeah. You can just be like, I really, really, really like drinking, and it's messing up my performance on the job.
Yeah,
and
man.
If I want to keep my job and my pension, I have to go here.
Yes.
You don't need like a backstory. You just, I drink too much, and here I am.
They don't even like give them backstories. They're just like, she's LAPD. He used to be a cop and was a reverend until he met the bottom of the bottle. And this guy accidentally didn't shoot the villain as he killed his partner. And now he's on the rubber bullet squad. Yeah. Like, why are any
traumas?
We haven't had any trauma other than Malloy's so far.
Yeah.
Anyway, they all sit down in a therapy session, and it's as lame as you can imagine. Robert Patrick gets all aggressive with Stallone, who puts him in check. Captain is living out in a cabin nearby. This is the nameless dude from all the shows that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Because he's waiting it out.
It's my favorite part of the movie. It's just like, I know the director's going to need me in the third act, so I'll just wait till he calls. And I'll be right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Damn luxury cabin my ass. Whatever.
You see him, his arm just reaching the frame for the craft service, like on a scene that's not his, and he's just like eating a bear claw.
I mean, I would. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Malloy rendezvous in a cabin with Miss Sexy Medicine. She wants to fix him. We can clearly see. and he says, "Don't waste your time with me." Uh-oh, they're looking outside. Guess what's a-coming? A storm's a-coming.
Yeah.
Big old Wyoming wind wake on the skies. We're fucked here. We got 30 inches, 40 inches, who knows, coming in.
Yeah.
Which is really convenient for the story.
Yeah. Or inconvenient.
I'm not sure, because what is the story driver at this point? You know, like they haven't even announced that there's a murderer at the rehab facility. For all we know, we're just in a rehab facility with a bunch of fucking like traumatized
so you're
cops.
Gonna get like it's just gonna be like 28 Days with Sandra Bullock, but with Sylvester Stallone instead.
Right?
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Catch me, trustful.
That's really awesome. Jack steals the old man's lighter and says, "Stupid cops." That's a clue, right? Because he hates cops, because the cop killer hates cops. But then we're sent over to Sylvester Stallone, who's having dreams right now. Dreams of what kind? They are night terrors.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You mentioned all these reshoots, which means they have a surplus of footage, but they only have so much B-reel, which is baffling to me.
Yeah, it really is, because it's the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Hey, stop this! Stop my wife! Die! Don't do it! Anyway. Malloy is having nightmares. The nurse is there because she was watching him sleep, I guess. Like, why else is she there? I don't really get it. He asked her to stay with... Yeah, maybe. Little. Yeah. He asked her to stay for comfort, I suppose, because he's too, traumatized about his wife's death. He's not going for anything else, right?
Yeah.
She tucks him in and then heads straight to the medicine area for reasons. She finds the guy who was there crying in the therapy session dead, apparently suicide.
Yeah.
And, everybody's thinking Jack did that.
Do you think this is a reach here? Do you think he passed on the wrong mud flap side?
Oh, yeah, he probably did.
Because there's passing side with Stallone, and then there's suicide.
Suicide, yeah, the side that is.
If you don't get that deep pull, go to www.theworstmovieevermade.com and do one of our 3 over-the-top episodes. Or 2. We did 2.
I hope there's 3.
I'm
gonna do like a marathon after this.
Ooh.
So the straight shooter tells the group over therapy that they all need to be there. They gotta take their medicine. They gotta fucking do it. Nothing that you wouldn't expect a guy leading a therapy session to say. Nothing interesting, because they can't write for shit, and I don't understand what his position in this movie really is, other than being Kris Kristofferson and having a cool voice. After Malloy and T-1000 go after it again, a guy has a seizure and dies, like right in front of everybody. The project lead, our straight shooting guy, wants their belts and shoelaces.
Yeah.
So they can't hang themselves in their rooms.
Yep.
Because the trauma of looking at this guy who...
Here's the thing, though. If you're going to a rehab or like a place, they're supposed to do that upon entry. You're not supposed to have any like... That's why the whole like... That's where the whole like grippy socks and like, oh, she doesn't wear belts like meme comes from. Yeah,
Yeah.
So they fucked that up and they are trying to fix it retroactively, I think.
Fair. Yeah. Plus, like nobody has an accountability buddy either. They're all like in their own
accountability buddies.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
The next morning, they find another suicide person, like hanged in their room, despite not having shoelaces and belts. They used a bedsheet to do it.
Yeah.
So they whisk this body away to the walk-in with all the meats and the produce. I'm pretty sure if health department showed up, he'd be in big trouble.
Yeah,
but
you're not supposed to store human carcasses next to the livestock.
the carrots, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. At least you got to put the human carcass on the bottom shelf. You can't put it above the produce.
Yeah, it can't drip down.
Right. Exactly. So that brings us to our next clip. This one's called "The Farm."
Coming across any more bodies, I'm gonna have to lock you in your rooms.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I just need time to review everyone's case files.
Looking for what?
Answers.
Look, man, solitary confinement, no fucking way.
It's for your own safety.
Hey, man, nobody locking me up in no concrete cell.
Is something funny? The idea of a bunch of cops being locked up like common criminals isn't a joke. What is it?
Dr. Mitchell, can I have a word?
It's him. It's that guy.
What? Yeah.
Jack's missing.
Jack's your responsibility. Maybe he took a joyride. We're short one snowmobile.
You'll freeze to death.
He ain't the only one. Boiler bought the farm. Mm-hmm.
I took it from that actor right there that he was like, "That's enough fucking problems, dude. Like, it's a snowstorm and we're all locked up with a murderer and we're running out of meds and now the boiler bit the farm. Like, how many fucking things can we come up with to like set up the fact that they're all fucked here?
Yeah. Yep. And they had a handyman on. See, part of me, this it's not good. It's not good writing. This is just like something that's just consequential of how they wrote it. But it's like I don't know, the handyman who's like on the payroll, who's like living on the property, and everything's not working. Like maybe he should be suspicious a little bit because it's convenient that the guy that knows how to fix all these things can't, and then other stuff
isn't doing his job. Yeah, right.
See, a well-written version of this would have that dynamic. And Kris
would have other
Kristofferson,
dynamics,
And Kris Kristofferson going to review the files, like, oh, he pulls his bottle out. He's like, he's not really sober. He's actually, I'm gonna kill these fucking cops. Like, he just draws an X on one of the files, and you think he's a murderer because he's crossing off a victim, but he's actually like, it's like a paperwork thing he has to do. That's just like regular routine, Like, they could have done stuff. They could have done things.
Yeah, they could have. But they decided against it because who knows? Maybe it was in the maybe the test screening. It was actually an amazing movie. They just got a really bad audience.
It was all there in front of the biggest fucking idiots on the planet. Like, it's too clear. It makes too much sense. But I don't like that in a movie.
They lock up everybody into solitary confinement anyway, even after threatening to do it, and then they do it until they can figure out what's going on. The project lead guy is let outside, where he gets axed literally and figuratively from this movie. And I love this quick clip here. It's called "Hey."
Oh yeah.
Hey, come back here.
The way Kris Kristofferson runs down the stairs, he looks like he's in fast forward kind of, but I think it's because he has bad knees. So like the way he goes down the stairs is like a little faster than it should be. You know how like an older guy, like in a hurry, like his joints kind of lock up, so like he like gravity takes over for a second until they catch themselves again. Like there's no smooth like muscle transition from one step to another downstairs. It's like they kind of just constantly catching themselves.
It's because they're out of cartilage. It's just bone on bone.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, Kristofferson's doing the bone on bone staircase dance. And he does make it outside, where he is definitely 100% murdered by what we thought was Jack at this point. At least that's what the movie makers want you to assume. And everybody's out of their cells now, interestingly, and huddled up around a fire, where we hear more problems that they have in this clip. It's called Shakes.
Losing it. You're all losing it.
Slater's right. We're cops.
What the fuck would Slater know about being a cop? You Bobbies don't even carry a gun, for Christ's sakes.
God forbid I should put myself on a par with America's finest.
Shut up. Communications are down. Our meds are gone. One orderly and doc, who knows where the hell they are, and we got 2 bodies chilling.
That and you're all in danger of experiencing DTs.
Sweet cakes. Shakes are the least of our worries.
You got a medical degree we don't know about? Let her talk.
I'm not talking about the shakes. Grand mal seizure caused by DTs can kill you. Without your meds, you're all vulnerable.
Bruh. So bad. Like, let's add another element of danger. The grand mal seizures caused by DTs, which I assume are D-Tox.
Yeah, delirium tremens. It's like that's where the whole like pink elephant thing comes from. When in like old cartoons, when someone's like detoxing and they see a bunch of pink elephants, it's the DTs. There's a really good beer, a Belgian triple called DTs by it's got the pink elephant on the bottle and everything. It was good. I forget who it was, but it's
I don't recall the song about pink elephant. Pink elephants on parade. Pink elephants on parade. Right? Yeah. It's from Dumbo, I think.
Yeah, it's a Belgian ale, Belgian strong pale ale from the Chayuk brewery. But yeah,
I know Chayuk.
There's a brewery that's poking fun at like the one horrible thing that happens when people take their product too far, then need to stop.
Yeah, when they do the right thing and they stop taking the drugs that they're dependent on, and then they die anyway. Yeah.
Pink elephants.
I do have an abuser here.
Oh, this is a good one. This is the I'll just play it. Here we go.
Yeah.
My team doesn't wait around to get hit by a shitstorm. We are the shitstorm.
Robert Patrick is a shitstorm. That's not something I'd want to call myself. It is determined that the remaining officers must either split up and fight or find Jack and kill him. And that is if, in fact, it is Jack who is the killer. We have two thoughts, or rather, the other thought is that we do like a 2-man watch.
Yeah.
Molloy suggests that everybody just like takes turns in the room, around the fire.
Yeah.
Just like doing a 2-man watch until the snow subsides or whatever. But T-1000's like, no, we got to go on the hunt. We got to go kill this guy. We got to find him. We got to kill him. So they all split up, and guess what that leads to?
Death.
3 dudes take a Range Rover out to find help in the middle of the blizzard. Each of them are murdered in very quick succession in a like totally unrealistic way. Molloy goes out of his way to find these 3 when he hears their car crash. Which, by the way, was it the killer's choice to be in the middle of the road because he knew a Range Rover was coming? And if that is true, how the fuck did he get like a mile ahead of a truck in a storm?
It's slasher logic. It's like the trophy room that you see in like Halloween, where it's like, all right, so they ran through that room and it was empty earlier.
Yeah.
So you're saying mid-rampage, Michael Myers got Judith's 400-pound headstone and the 4 bodies and like ran them upstairs and like posed them while chasing Laurie.
Right.
It makes no fucking sense.
No, there's a lot of that in this one. Like he is everywhere at once.
Yeah.
Including like a mile ahead in the middle of a blizzard.
With no snowshoes.
Without chains on his tires.
Yeah, without chains on his tires, no shoes.
You know what I mean? Well, we said the same thing, just 2 different ways right there. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, Bart?
So Molloy finds the car crash. He like tries to chase the killer down. Now he knows there is a killer for sure. It's not like that. You know, we got it. It's pretty settled at this point. He's like, I'm wondering who this killer is. Back to the facility.
Yeah.
And he is locked into his own room because everyone thinks that he could be the killer. No, that's not okay. Not yet. He heads back into the facility and locks everyone else into that room that they're in. My fault. And then he takes that sexy nurse into the walk-in for some whoop-whoop, we think, but not true. Somebody burned all the files, he says to her, of the inhabitants of this asylum. And we're not sure which of these people is actually a cop, because somebody is murdering cops under the guise of being a cop. And we don't know who those people are because files were burned and the snow and power being out and the lack of medication and the boiler room being crashed and the boiler being out and the snowmobiles being sabotaged and all this
and the worst ice fishing in 10 years. Like it's a perfect storm.
It's a shit storm. And that makes me point at Robert Patrick because he is the shit storm. But we get the scene where Malloy needs confirmation of whether or not it's the killer he thinks it might be. So they head into the walk-in to open up that the meat package they have on the bottom shelf, which is a human body, so that he can get confirmation. He screams at Sexy Nurse. And I think her name's Michelle, maybe. Anyway,
Jenny. You're close.
All right. Whoops. Anyway, he like opens the lids of the person murdered in the facility, and a perfect font tattoo inside the lids of the two eyes of this frozen dead person say "I" on one, and then "See you" on the other lid. So we are to believe that not only did the killer know which body Malloy was going to check for these tattoos, but that he also had time to do like a 2-hour, extremely precise tattoo in one of the most difficult places to tattoo.
Yeah, because a Sharpie's not going to write on that surface, man. It's too gooey.
Yeah, too gooey. It's got to be a tattoo.
Yeah,
and the precision. It's like it's a font. I mean He has like amazing handwriting, but also does it with a tattoo machine. I'm just super impressed. I guess Killer is just like blowing me away with being everywhere, doing hour-long tattoos in the middle of the facility with nobody nobody hearing the tattoo gun or anything. It's crazy. Bobby or Billy or something hits Malloy in the face as they're trying to get back to the people to confirm. And then they lock.
And they lock him in,
and they're all pointing the finger at each other, and this causes our next clip, which is Jaworski, who is low-key definitely the worst actor in the whole movie, to get triggered here. This is Face to Face.
Maybe Malloy was right about one of us not being a cop. Somebody was out there in that storm. If it wasn't Hank or Malloy, who was it?
You were outside looking for tracks, right?
Right. And I got locked out.
Did you?
Guess my cover's finally blown. Ignorant assholes. It's not me, it's one of you. Get the fuck out of my face! I said get the fuck out of my face! Drop the gun!
No, I don't!
Back the fuck up, all of you! Drop the gun, asshole! 2 bullets too, motherfucker!
Stop it!
Get the fuck out of my face! Get the fuck out of my face!
A Korn song.
Yeah, it does sound like that. And he does look like a guitarist or a bassist for Korn too.
Yeah, he does.
Malloy uses some matches and the engagement ring to open the vents, and he looks down at the matchbooks, and it belongs to Slater. Malloy remembers from before, and then he knows that Slater is the killer because the matches were from the local bar.
Yeah,
that he was drinking with his drinking buddies in.
But in case you can't put it together, they'll play the B-reel for you, so you can remember.
Yeah. Let's remember by clip. My God, it's Slater. Boo. Pipe logic problems as Malloy climbs through the facility's vent. A full-grown muscular, according to Rocky, and over the top, like 205-pound man.
For those new to the show, pipe logic's when there's like a huge, it came from a huge pipe in like Catwoman, where it's like, how much water pressure would you need to flush that thing out? Like, even in an industrial setting, it's absurd. But what people don't realize is that HVAC, like the air vents in your house and in office buildings, they are not meant to carry weight because they are designed to move air.
Air, not human bodies.
Not human bodies that crawl through all willy-nilly. It's not meant to, they're not load-bearing. They are meant to just go, that's what goes through them.
Right. So the joints don't have to be too flexible. The support doesn't have to hold up a Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
And in this movie it does, as it does with, honestly, every other movie. It's like the one escape route that people can't really see and do anything about. So it's used so much in movies, it's insane. Anyway, Slater takes out 2 more, but Malloy is on his ass now in the sewers. And that's when we get another like little wink wink to the title here. This is Still.
Malloy. I see you, Malloy. But you still don't see me.
Fuck you.
I love how he fires into nothingness, killing another old woman.
Another person's eyes. He's following me wherever I go. The copycat killer.
Dude, he literally is firing at fucking nothing, though. Like, he sees nothing because he can't see him. He still doesn't see him. And he shoots into nothingness. Slater reveals himself, and he is chasing after Jenny the nurse in the snow. Roundabout in a shed, around the shed, what have you. Slater takes a knife through the arm of Malloy. Just, this is the injury we were talking about in the beginning.
Yeah.
And Malloy like kind of shrugs it off and then wins eventually. We get another not too long a clip here, but it's going to encapsulate the last final fight here in this stupid ass fucking piece of shit movie. This is See This?
She called out your name. Just before I drained the light I see you. You see this.
The whole movie.
Go ahead.
The whole movie's building up to that. Like that one-liner. That like gotcha suckers.
Yeah.
But
right.
This was
right.
not gotcha suckers.
Good Bowfinger reference.
I see you. You see that thing over there. That's the thing you're looking at.
Yeah, they're like harvester or whatever the fuck that thing is. He throws
the wheat thresher.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, terrible closing line. And I feel like these are all reshoots. Like every time they say "I see you," I think they reshot that. Like because they wanted to rename it because the test audience didn't like it, so they needed some like through line throughout the movie. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
The test change the name and make it shittier. That's what we want. Shelve it for 3 years, then change the name.
We need like eye horror. We need you to like definitely drill through the eyes and then make some kind of some kind of clever pun that the villain uses about drilling through the eyes.
You're framing this like a slasher, I don't want to see any of the deaths on the screen for some reason.
Definitely not. Yeah. That's so true. Really are
fucking piece of shit.
Anyway, Malloy leaves the engagement ring hanging on a tree branch, and then he goes chasing after Jenny. All right. I did your revenge thing there, babe. I'm gonna leave you here in the fucking wilderness as I chase after some, scrubs walking.
I know I could like return that ring and like start an entirely new life, and that's probably what you'd want to see is like me live on and be happy and thrive after overcoming my demons in the most traumatic way possible. But no, I'm just gonna leave it in Wyoming for a bear to eat and turn to shit.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Movie.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the offensive minigame.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about offensive minigames?
Oh, no, just that baseline. Got it! How about a suicide pact?
All right. It's still Blood Rain, right? We're against Blood
Rain?
It
is. It is.
For those tuning in for the first time, we have an offensive minigame, and the returning champion this season is Blood Rain from 2005, and Kris is going to name offensive moments from that film, and we're going to pit them against offensive moments from this movie. Not necessarily things that we think are personally offensive, but things that just may not have aged well or like in the wrong context are super funny.
I do appreciate that. I feel like we should be like kind of explaining what we're doing along the way sometimes because like, we're getting new viewers all the time. Now we're in the hundreds, if not thousands. If I say that really fast, does it sound hundreds if not thousands? Does it sound like hundred thousands?
Hundreds of thousands, yep.
Yeah, right.
That's us.
Blood Rain bites best bud from Blood Rain. So this is when the vampire lady from the heroine from the movie that we saw earlier in the season, just eats her friend that's just trying to help. Pretty offensive. The Jack distraction bullshit action going on in this movie. This one,
Jack
D-Tox.
Distraction bullshit. Yeah. Can you explain that? Jack.
Yeah, so Jack's supposed to be the killer, and it's like kind of obviously.
Jack. I was thinking Jake, and I was like, I'm gonna go with that because like vampires are gonna vampire, but like this was just like a human.
Yeah.
This is a story about the frailty of the human condition, and I just wasn't buying it, Kris.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's a good call, man, because I've got more for you on that subject.
Okay.
Snoozin' losing milkman oozing from Blood Rain. And I'll go ahead and explain that a little more. There's a big fat guy who's like sleeping, and he looks like he's just got boils.
Dreaming about squirting milk out of his eye. Was that?
Yeah. That guy. Yeah, he's just fucking sleeping, and then our hero comes in and just bashes his fucking head in with a spiked bat for no reason. We don't know if he's a nice guy. He tries to defend himself, but he ends up losing it. I just didn't like it. Or T-1000 F word jacked. So they the eventual bad guy calls Robert Patrick jacked like a F word. The three.
I'm gonna go with that. I want to go with that one.
Yeah, probably
because once you remove the supernatural elements of it, it's like you just call a handsome man who takes care of himself an F slur, which is kind of fucked up.
Right. Agreed. Okay, let's flip it. So for D-Tox, offensive addiction depiction fiction.
Offensive addiction to fiction. All right.
So, I mean, every one of these cops who's had some trauma is just an alcoholic ready to kill themselves. It's pretty offensive.
Yeah.
For addicts, for PTSD, for former cops, for everyone involved that we're just, stereotyping in this way.
Yeah, it would help if they made any of them likable. But they didn't.
That would have helped. Yeah, I mean, I don't even like Malloy. You're right. I literally like
because you could have played all these people more sympathetic and like, oh my god, we're in this together. Like, we're all struggling, but like, we got to put our heads together and find this guy. And they're like, nope, it was you. Let's lock him up. He murdered my pal.
Right. What's the guy Fred from Scooby-Doo? It's like if Scooby-Doo was all Freds.
Yeah.
Show would fucking suck, dude.
All alphas just trying to prove themselves and
yeah. He doesn't
Fuck
get this
Velma,
Scooby
even though
snacks. He doesn't
Daphne's
have
low
boobs.
key, like packing
Yeah.
some serious heat under that sweater.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with that, or total surrender stupidity on the behalf of Rain herself.
I'm gonna go with offensive addiction, depiction, fiction.
Okay, all right. That's
So this
totally
this is
fair.
a clean
I get
sweep.
it.
I didn't think we could
Yes.
beat Blood Rain out on anything, but it's shaping up to be a fantastic conclusion.
For
here.
offensive, for
Yeah.
sure. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see how that we know. ICU got a victory so far in the best of five in the movie comparison. But before we wet your palate with the rest of that result, let's throw it to bad credit him so that Rob can laugh at my voice again.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because
Polly Walker, Julie Bygrave, Hamish F. Purdy, Rick Kidney, Bubba Ram, Miff, and David Stank.
Good closer.
Goodbye.
David Stank. I like it.
David Stank. He did. It's true. All right. Let's throw it to the movie comparison.
Yeah. Where'd it go? There we go.
You can just start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it.
And we're about to compare the movies.
you like jazz?
Blood Rain production, Sense and Apathy, or ICU's Demeaning test screening sent the production careening.
That one, because they knew it sucked. They put
And they tried anyway.
seemingly millions of dollars into making it better, and it's double the budget of a Yui Bowl film, which like he's known, he knows he's not good, but he's just passionate about what he does.
Yeah, that's
so. I think D-Tox / ICU is actually more damning.
What's worse, the dialogue in Blood Rain or ICU?
Blood Rain.
Yeah, I think it's Blood Rain. Yeah, for sure.
There's no way around that.
I think the acting as well.
No, there's no way around that.
Yeah. So we got a 2-for-2 tie going into the demerit section. So we've got production, ICU, dialogue and acting, Blood Rain, offensive, ICU. Demerits, we've got that was convenient for Blood Rain. We don't have one yet for ICU.
It's a slasher with no slashes.
Slashless.
Like no
slasher.
Off-screen slasher violence. Like it's if you're gonna make it R-rated and give it all the slasher tropes, then I want to see some like gnarly fucking kills.
Yeah,
I want to see someone crawling through the air vent and then someone like closing the hatch on their fingers when they're trying to get it, and they just all fucking fall off and then they get the throat slit. You know, like
or the drill actually going into the eye.
Yeah,
that might do it.
Not like this peephole tomfoolery. So I think that's my demerit. If you, I don't know if you agree with that, but just it's like
slashless slasher.
Yeah.
Cool. Or that was convenient. Whereas, Blood Rain, at every turn, it was just like a very, very easy, convenient story.
Everything just
like,
so
driver.
happens.
Yeah, right.
So
what's worse?
That is that the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Fuck. It's tough because if there was a gun to my head and I had to choose one of these movies too, I'd just tell them to unload the clip.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Shit.
No doubt.
Normally, like that's my knee jerk. It's like normally when we have two things against each other, I would still want
which
rather
one
watch one over the other. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's ICU for me. I think Blood Rain's worse.
You think Blood Rain's worse? You think?
I feel it in my in the soles of my shoes.
I agree. I think I could reach a mental state where I could watch ICU again, like in good company. Like if you like came to Nashville and we watched this with a few people,
we'd laugh.
It'd be a good time.
Kind of enjoy it, yeah.
But, so would Blood Rain actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, true. But only because we know like what we hate about it already, and we could just like enjoy it.
Yeah.
together.
You know what? And like, I think they wanted to actually make like they wanted like Stallone to be like dark and mysterious, and it didn't fucking work.
And it didn't work.
And they had, I mean, like the star power is weird too, because it's like Robert Patrick's like action movie and like weird sci-fi thriller good, but he's not like good. And Stallone's like action movie good, but he's not like good. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I think Blood Rain. I think Blood Rain's worse.
I agree. I mean, I said it already, but I really think so. Who won the poll, brother?
Your fucking movie. The Tokyo.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Dude, I hear it's fucking gold for our
what's
show.
It called? I just pulled it up.
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Showdown.
Did you see who's in it? Thought you might be appeased.
Is it Dolph Lundgren?
It is.
Is that Dolph?
But who else? Somebody else you like a lot.
Is that Billy Zane?
No. I mean, I know you like Billy Zane.
I can't see because the poll's blocking.
Okay, so there was a good movie that you chose that I didn't want to do, starring this actor, and I continue to make fun of this movie. And we did a sequel.
Oh,
to
it's the Brandon Lee one. It's the Brandon Lee one.
Yes, it's Brandon Lee.
Someone told me to watch that recently. I just couldn't find it on streaming at the time. It might be on.
Yeah, it's there. Apparently, it's really fucking like perfect for our pod. So
I'm down. This has been on my short list for a while. Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. Fuck yeah. Okay.
In a buddy cop movie. But I guess it's like they just have like a really awkward energy together. So
I'm down. Okay.
And
fuck yeah.
terrible dialogue and bad acting.
I'll secure a copy of this. Hey guys, it's looking like it's not on streaming, but it's on demand. But this is one of those ones where it's just like I think we need to do. So I'm okay with it.
For sure. It's required material for us.
Because this show's archival at some point while people are listening to it,
it will
be
free.
On streaming.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, it's up to you, dear listener, to just like, you know, just Google the titles in the episodes and just see where it takes you.
Yeah. If you need something now, go back in the archives, see what's free.
Because I remember we were going to do the Raising Arizona episode, and like this is the old way of pulling clips where we pulled them straight from like the aux jack before I had like better software. And we did clips after watching the movie, like the day before the episode, and then it wasn't on Prime anymore, and we had to like figure out how to fucking do it.
Dude, that's true.
There he is, there, full circle right there.
This fucker right here.
Yeah, for that fucker right there, McDonough. God
Mr.
damn it!
Cage.
All right,
hey, chat.
We're plugging and we're bouncing. Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
All right. You can find us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. I don't know how to make a webpage. Well, I do, but I don't have time to make one. I should really just pay someone to do it. But it takes you to a Linktree page, and you go there, there's YouTube, there's Spotify, there's Apple, there's Google. We're on Instagram and TikTok. Showdown Little Tokyo just won on a poll that we have on our Instagram. You go on our stories, and the day before we record our episode, we put up a 24-hour poll. When everyone gets the most votes between what I picked and what Kris picked, that's the one we'll do the next week. But if you click the little envelope at www.theworstmovieevermade.com, that'll open up your email, which takes email to worstmovieevermade@gmail.com, because we couldn't get the. And we will just consider that movie. We will bypass the poll. We will do your thing, which we've done many times in the past. So, you know, if you want us to do like Freddy Got Fingered or like Jupiter Ascending or what other fucking movie we did, that was an email. Primal Fear, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
So,
true. We did.
So, you know, www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Find us, and we will do this. We will do it for you. This is the love of the game here, guys.
We had Ice Pirates with Dr. Ezekiel.
Yes, we did.
What was his suggestion?
Yeah. All right, guys. Kris, you have a last word?
Home cooking.
Home fucking. In the FBI.
You like jazz?
Not really. But one thing I do like is
Thanks, Shay.
The worst comments on YouTube.
Slowdrip, JK, Midge McKay, Joanne.
Well, how do you feel about
Dustin,
offensive
Dr. Ezekiel, Kendra Crump,
How about a suicide pact?
Kayla, I guess.
to start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to hate it.
And we're about to compare the movies.
You like jazz?
Do I look like Jacques Cousteau?
Yeah, but hotter.
Yeah. Hey, Jelly Scoop.
Yeah.
You get the fuck out of here, Jelly Scoop.